Hello everyone, Jesse Webb, Traders Pro. Market conditions remaining bullish in a bull market. I'm going to jump right here directly to the buy-sell ratio. That's still sitting right at 1.27. We're above 1 right here. Anytime we have this buy-sell ratio above 1, that means that this green line is above the red line. So we have a slight bullish undertone currently. We also know that the sentiment, we're at or near that upper range. It got all the way up to 83.54, is now pulled back to 73, but overall still in that really nice uptrend. If we take a look at some of the market indices here, S&P 500, really bullish looking pattern right here. If we can hold support right at this level, right where it's at right now, see if we can hold some support that may continue that overall uptrend. The momentum has now is sitting right solidly right smack in the middle here, not extreme. These pullbacks, we were hovering just right up here for a day, that last day back here, and now it's pulled back this direction in price and this direction on that momentum, and that's what we want to do. We want to see those uptrends. Sometimes it pushes it up to extreme on stocks. It does push it to extreme on the ETFs and markets. It's a little bit tougher for it to get there, but it does. And when it does, it's going to move up to that upper extreme range, and it's going to move back to this buy zone. It's going to bounce and head back up until that trend reverses. So currently strong trend intact here for S&P 500. Also, if we take a look at, NASDAQ is the leading sector and still a bullish type pattern here as well. That bullish pattern is that uptrend, and then you get 1 or 2 or 3 small consolidation or counter trend type moves, and ultimately that, in most cases, that continues that overall uptrend. So continuation patterns here across the board. Let's take a look at bonds. They did dip back down just a little bit here in terms of bond pricing, and interest rates are still going to be in play as we go over the next few weeks. Keep an eye on bonds right here. Really not a whole lot, but it is holding that support area, and that's really what we want to see. Is we want to see it holding support and continually working its way back this direction. We want bond prices to move higher. Pardon me, which means interest rates will be moving lower on bonds. That's what we want to be watching for. Let's take a quick look here at sectors and oil. Oil had a nice pop here, pulling back to that support area, 75.86. The uptrend, the retracement, finding the support, watching for more continuation to the upside on oil. And let's take a look at gold, see if we're getting any follow through here. Really nice uptrend. It's just working through this consolidation phase now, which is completely normal. After a good strong uptrend, it has to pause, it has to breathe, it has to get geared up and create a new base for any movement going forward. Let's take a look at muscle stocks. Here we've got a few interesting trades to look at here. DRCT, this has been a muscle stock for quite some time, and showing some good confirmation here on this bar, some support also happening right around that 25.50 range. And on a DRCT, also seeing QBTS showing some support in that upper momentum zone here as well. Some confirmation, not a real solid confirmation bar, but starting to move that direction as well. Remember, you can go through and take a look at any of the new buys that are listed here, and also any of the muscle stocks that still also may be having a pullback. DRCT, in this case, it did go from a hold to a buy. And so it shows up in the new buy list, but there are sometimes where you have muscle stocks that have not, they still have a pullback and they still look good in an overall uptrend, but they have not had a hold signal to show up in the new buy. So look for that, go through and watch for retracement counter trend, because sometimes you might find stocks that are just having really sharp uptrends really quickly and have not retraced enough to give it a hold signal and then back to new buy. That'll give you an opportunity to look for stocks that are in retracement but have not retraced too much. That'll do it for today's update. Everyone have a fantastic day today.